Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Red Melissa. I am Red Melissa. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. So, welcome. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is doing well. We are wrapping up our announcement series. So I'm just going to do a quick recap for you today. This all started because I had an announcement to make, and that announcement is New Thought Media Network will no longer be streaming Morning Sip. So my last day with New Thought Media Network is Tuesday, March 31st. So what does that mean? That means that you can still catch Morning Sip just like you do Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time by going to I Am Red Melissa on YouTube and on Facebook. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, and spread the joy news and let folks know if you want a dose of inspiration, if you want some practical spiritual tools that you can apply to your life right now, today, Morning Sip got you. So I am Rev Melissa on YouTube. So this week we have been sitting, contemplating, holding space for a couple of questions. So one of the questions I asked, what are you announcing to the universe?
Hello.
And we get to announce, hold on a second.
We'll begin in just a couple.
That's Bob Roth. I had my meditation still on. I didn't realize it. So let me just take that off so that won't disturb us again. So, what are you announcing to the universe? Because we are always announcing to the universe, consciously or unconsciously. So, the invitation is to make your announcements consciously, the desires of your heart. And I made my announcement to the universe last year when I started thinking about what is next for Morning Sip. I want to expand, I want to increase, I want to expand. That's the best word for it. I want to expand. That is the desire of my heart. So, when you desire something different, guess what? You need to do things differently. There's something different that is being required of me, of you. So, what are you announcing to the universe? And then the second question that I invited you to take into consideration for yourself is, are you paying attention to synchronicity signals? Synchronicity is one of my favorite dynamics of the universe. When things appear to be coincidental and yet align with whatever is going on for you at the time. So a thought that you have, and all of a sudden there is a provision made for you to actualize something that you've been holding in your heart for quite some time. You think about somebody and then you see them, or they call you, or they text you. So synchronicity is always at play in our lives, but oftentimes we miss it because we're not paying attention. And oftentimes we're not paying attention because we're not present. We're in the past about what had happened before. We're in the future and what if, should if, oh my God, all of that stuff in the future. And so synchronicity happens in the present. And so it requires that we are present. And then yesterday, we talked about say it loud, right? Think about that James Brown song, Say It Loud. I'm Black and I'm proud, right? So what are you saying loud? What are you proud of in your announcement to the universe? So today, I said, let me Google. I'm just going to Google the power of announcement and see what comes up, because there is a power to announcing. There is a power to announcing. And so I gave you some homework for the weekend. I hope you do it. And that is to say it loud to nature. Go out in nature, find a tree or a flower or some birds or something living in nature. If you have house plants and you don't want to go outside this weekend, say it loud to your house plants. What is it that you are announcing to the universe that is in alignment with the desires of your heart? So this is what Google said about the power of announcement. An announcement is a powerful spiritual and practical tool that initiates action, declares divine intent, and brings hidden realities into the natural world. It functions as a prophetic decree that shapes future events, validates authority, and brings about breakthroughs by aligning spiritual promises with earthly visibility and recognition. I love that. I said, Google, you better go ahead. I'm going to share that one more time. An announcement is a powerful spiritual and practical tool that initiates action, declares divine intent, and brings hidden realities into the natural world. It functions as a prophetic decree that shapes future events, validates authority, and brings about breakthroughs by aligning spiritual promises with earthly visibility and recognition. Now, if that is not metaphysical, if that is not spiritual, if that is not what I have been talking about all week long, then you have missed the whole point, right? Initiates action. We have to take action. You just can't announce something and do nothing. Like praying. You could pray. But if you don't take action, then guess what? Nothing moves. We are involved in our evolution. So we initiate action, and announcement is one of those steps we take. But that's not the only step. Declares divine intent. What is your intention? Announce it to the universe. Set those bedtime intentions. Set those morning intentions. Set those noontime intentions. What are your intentions? And in attention, you also take action by paying attention. And that leads us directly into synchronicity, right? When we talk about the hidden realities into the natural world. Synchronicity are hidden realities that are brought forth into our natural world. They're already here, right, in the invisible realm. And then they get created again in the physical world. They come out of the hidden into our physical realm. I love all of that. So when we announce, remember, we are initiating action. We are declaring our divine intent, and we are opening to bringing hidden realities into the natural world. How? Through us. That is the part that we play. And then we release it, we surrender it, we trust it, because the universe will do its part. It has the how. And the universe uses resources, including human resources, to support our announcement. And so in my case, the universe used Robert Brzezinski founder, creator of New Thought Media Network, to support my announcement that I made last year about what are my next steps. What are my next steps? And so his movement and making his announcement supported me being very clear and intentional about what my next steps are to bring the hidden into the physical. And that is a beautiful thing. And that is the way it works, y'all. We each have our parts to play by being clear, by being deliberate, by being intentional, by being consistent, by being open and faithful, by listening, deep listening to what is calling forth in you to come forth through you. All right. So that wraps up our announcement series. I certainly hope it was good for you. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you are doing something that you love, that you would love to announce to the universe. You could announce it to me by sending me a direct message so that I could hold it with you. So do your homework this weekend. Announce to universe the desires of your heart by speaking it to nature. And you'll know my tree and I, we're going to have a good, juicy conversation this weekend for sure. So you get to decide. If you want to announce it to your pet, have at it. How about that? I'll let Davey know as well. And then see if they have any announcements, because you know our pets be talking to us all the time. We just need to pay attention. So, what are you announcing to the universe? Are you paying attention to synchronicity signals? Are you saying it loud, saying it proud? It's all up to you. So, let's get into some joy news. So the first joy news that I like to share is today's show is pre-recorded. Today's show is pre-recorded because I have a doctor's appointment that got moved up. And you know, doctor's appointments these days, you don't cancel any of them. If they say we got to move you, I'm like, I'm moving because oftentimes I have to wait another month or 2 or 3 when appointments get changed. So today's show is pre-recorded. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your support. A morning sip with Rev Melissa for these past 6 seasons. I truly, truly appreciate it. And we continue. My second announcement is on Tuesday when we're back live. Robert Brzezinski, who is the founder, creator of New Thought Media Network, will be our special guest. So I'm excited for him to be on the show to share some of his vision for New Thought Media Network, to thank him for his support, and to have a wonderful conversation. So please join me on Tuesday for the last official show streaming on New Thought Media Network. Monday, let me not skip over Monday. Monday is Monday Sermon with Rev Melissa, where I share an inspirational message that I have given at one of our services at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual leader. Also, we are kicking off our new season 7, y'all. We're kicking off season 7 with our full moon meditation, April 1st, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. April 1st, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's how we're starting season 7. That's how we're starting this new breath of Morning Sip, streaming only on I Am Rev Melissa on YouTube and on Facebook. So please join me on Tuesday for the kickoff of season 7 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time with our full moon meditation. We do a full spiritual practice with the energy of the full moon. So come ready, willing, and open. We do some releasing. We do a meditation. We do inspirational journaling. I share inspirational reading with you and prayer. So it's a wonderful, wonderful time. It's very different from morning sip. All right. I think that's all the Joy News. If you are looking for a wonderful service on Sunday, please join us at Rockland CSL. This Sunday, the fifth Sunday, is Practitioner Sunday. So our practitioner team will be running the service, speaking on Sunday, and just giving you a good time. So 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We're virtual this Sunday. Go to rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link, and we also stream on Facebook. All right. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you all next week. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.